What's up, y'all? Welcome to Big Joe Recovery, where you find yourself and create your journey in this life. And for me, and for a lot of people I know, this life in recovery. 3 weeks. It's week number 3. Ball and squats, push-ups, and extras. Getting it in, man. It feels great. It's humid out here today. Ain't gonna lie. Got a few actually other ballers out here today. They doing the same thing, getting some exercise in, and just doing it, man. So yeah, today's subject of the matter is value. And you know what I value the most? Me. And let's not take that in a possessive, greedy, selfish way. I have to value me in order to value everything I got, especially in recovery. And that's with me being healthy, mind right, recovering, having my daily program that I do, that I have to do, because we all know what happens. Well, if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you right now what happens if you stop working your program. So those of you out there who know what recovery is, and then you're asking yourself questions, what happened? Why am I making mistakes? Well, the question is answered right here. You stopped working. Simple as that. Continue to work and find your value again. So I value me first. I have to be healthy, one. Why I'm exercising every single day, because I let that slip away and I made work as my main excuse, which it is still an excuse. I should have found time even if it was at midnight. But it's tough. Life is tough. I'd be lying to you if I didn't say I had problems. We all got problems. Find the value, though. I love living in the solution. What I tell everyone I work with, when they're always worrying about the problem, stop worrying about the problem and let's get the solution, or start getting to the solution, steps towards it. You keep dwelling on the problem is just gonna increase and vibrate off to others and other things. And then next thing you know, everything's a problem. Run into that all the time at work. So I try to be that positive light like I do with Big Joe Recovery. I'm Big Joe Recovery everywhere I go. Living in integrity. Man. But with value comes everything else. So now, like, I value my relationship with my daughter is the greatest thing. She's the driving force behind my recovery. No more breaking promises. No more going back to prison. No more living under a bridge or in a park. No. There's no time for that. We got to continue to strive to get better, and it's having values, you know. I value my mother. And today we had a big meeting. Shout out to Mom once again. She's moving up and up in her journey, and I gotta be there for her. So I'm gonna have to make more time for her as well. So being aware of all situational awareness. And I value all of you watching this, because I know this is gonna give you a chance to maybe write a list down. What do you value? The goods, the bads, anything of value. I value that I have a couple dollars in a couple different bank accounts today. Savings. I haven't had a savings since I was a teenager. And then I started dipping into it. And then in my 20s, it's all gone. My boy LA used to say, "You the only motherfucker I know," excuse my language, "you the only dude I know that can sniff a Camaro and a Maxima in less than a month." Yeah. That was me at one point. Yeah. We can all change. I'm living proof, man. I do it every day because I practice a program. And I practice it hard, and I work with others every day. All on different levels. Every day it's something different. Some people have, like that video we made yesterday at the hospital, that's very intensive. And then there's some that are just having a bad day. They had a argument with a family member and just needed someone to talk to. Be a lending ear. It's a big thing about being a recovery coach. Take the cotton out of your ears and put it in your mouth. Yep. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. I'm still coughing up mucus. It's almost 4 years later from when I used to smoke cigarettes. But it's almost gone. It's getting there. See? Just like that, it's been 4 years and I've been consistent and persistent in being positive that it's gonna go away completely one day. Use that as motivation for your recovery if you think you're struggling. I'm still dealing with after effects from all my addiction days. Yeah, 21 years of using. So maybe in 21 years I'll be okay. But having that mindset, that positive mindset that you can get, that's a big bug. You can get through it. So don't give up. Never give up on yourself. That's a value I appreciate so much. I value my sponsor. I got to do better job of communicating. I got to stop making excuses with that. It don't take that much to pick up the phone. I got to do better at that. Especially because of all the people I help too, I value everyone in all the recovery rooms. I value all my peoples that are making videos. Man, Jonathan Ramirez, Chastity Gonzalez, Angel Cortez, Leroy Ferrer. Man, the list goes on. Marcus Bowens, man. The list goes on. And people I deal with every day that I text message. The connected recovery group chat. And y'all keep me going every day, y'all. For real. I value all of you. When I get those random text messages here and there, I don't gotta check in every day with everyone. Certain people, maybe you gotta check in at different times a little more than others. But I value recovery. I value that I got the love for the b-ball game. I never really lost it, but so much I love, man. It's just I value books. I just got my UOU book. UOU by Eric Thomas, Dr. E.T. Man, great motivational speaker right there, man. That guy will, if you don't get jolted and rocked up over his speaking, I don't know what will. I hope one day I'm gonna be on that level. I speak good when I tell my story, and I value that I'm able to give the story back. Giving back to others is the most thing I value. Because I know somebody's gonna need what they need for that. Something in there they're gonna need that they'll value. Something in this video you're gonna value. Just get to be your best. Sometimes your best is just getting out of bed one day. Some days people don't want to get out of bed. And I had this lady today come to the restaurant and she had to bury her mom today. And she brought a bunch of her family. They came from all over. And I understand loss, because that loss is a huge part of my root of my addiction and how it trickled and got worse and worse. Loss is a big part of my story, and that's why the insanity of going in and out of jail and homeless and making stupid, bad decisions. You have to recognize that. And when you catch yourself slipping, and this might be useful for someone I know, even though you're not picking up your drug of choice, but you're flirting with other choices, starting to get tempted with this or that, and I know how this goes. It's just one beer. It's not a bag. You're gonna be all right. Oh, bro. If you're an addict, you know what I'm talking about. Real recognizes real. Don't flirt with it, man. Don't flirt with the devil. I'm telling you. You know how this ends. It's unfortunate. Jails, institutions, and death. But find the value in you today. Find the value in others. I value I can do what I can do. and I value the workout I just had. Pushed it to the next level today on week 3. Did 90 push-ups. So I did 10 sets of 9 sets of 10. I did a little less squats. I did 60 squats because my knee was clicking and clacking like crazy, but just enough to feel the burn. And I got a lot of shots in, and I see my jump shot improving a lot more. It's starting to get back into the old rhythm. I'm starting to jump a little more, getting off the ground. That little progress. Week 3. And we're down 8.5 pounds in the first 2 weeks. So we're doing good. I got to get a little more disciplined with the food and try a little bit more healthier things. I'm working on it, slowly but surely. But that's the thing, putting the work in. So keep putting the work in you. Find your values, enjoy them and love them. Salute. Take care of yourselves. Be safe.